Hi, we're here today with our next Bob block, which is the Drunkard's Path.
The beautiful one.
Yes, and I want to talk a little bit about what's a bob. Well, a bob is a block on board, so that means that you have all the shapes you need to cut one block out in just one pass.
See, you can really see it here in this one block. You have both the quarter circle, and then you have, I don't know, is this the pie that somebody took a piece out of?
That's
something
right.
like that.
Right.
But if with just 2 layers and a fat quarter, you can get everything you need. You get to have 2 of the quarters, and in the white and in the black, and then the reverse of the other ones. And the reason I like this is because you don't have to think. You think once and you get 4 blocks out of it.
Right, and I also like the fact that it's curved piecing. So this is a
Right.
fun block that you can do, and it gives you a little bit more challenging with your sewing.
Right.
And I also wanted to mention that with AccuQuilt Dies, the Drunkard's Path, we offer it in 3 different sizes. So we have here the 7.5-inch finished block, but we also have a 4-inch finished and also a 3.5-inch, and that's with the quarter block right here. So lots of variety, something for everyone.
And I especially like this one because this is as modern as I get. Large sizes and really cool prints.
You did a great job.
Thank you. I made one just like it for my accountant, and he was so taken. He cried when I gave it to him.
Oh.
Well, the thing that's really fun about the Drunkard's Path is that you can take that block and turn it in so many different directions. And so we have a quilt show for you. So what did we say? This one is actually called Fool's Puzzle.
That's right.
Fool's Puzzle. With 4 across and 4 down, with 16 of the Drunkard's Path blocks, you can do so many things. Okay, you want to take this one?
Take that one.
It's gone. And I love the bright colors in this one.
Right. Very
And
graphic.
Very graphic. And as you can see, it's just the quarter circles that are the prints. All of the other ones are the black. So it really stands out. And if you look, you can see that we have done the mirror image.
On this one. And this one's called chain links.
So they're really, really fun. And this one, we're just going to call it just big hole in the circle or something like that, hole in the center.
Right.
But it looks good. And it's really fun because you can just take a lot of scraps, bits and pieces that you think aren't going to look good together. And once you sew them together with the black, it's great.
Yeah, that one's great. And then this one's just, again, the reverse of that one, but it has some really fun stitching on it.
The quilting is magnificent, colored thread, little pebbles through it, and then the circles. I wonder if Mary Jo used some type of a ruler to make those great circles.
It's fantastic.
It is really fun. Well, it's a big die. We really like that. And I went and stacked 6 different colors. Now I cut them out. I'm going to be doing a baby quilt. They're just precious polka dots. Love polka dots. And so we are going to cut both of the pieces with this one cut to size piece.
Okay, so I'm sorry, what we're going to do today, we're just going to cut half. We've actually got 4 pieces. We're going to just cut 2 of them, but you could cut 2 full blocks with 4 layers of fabrics with just 1 pass.
Yes, because I did it because I wanted scrappy. I wanted a lot of variety. That's why I cut that size.
Right.
You always have to figure out what I'm thinking. Huh?
And we're going to use the Go Big Cutter because it's so easy. And it's hands off. And we can
we're dancing again. And I really love this die too. I told you I was going to say every one of them I loved them, but this is so fun, and for a gift that I was just going to give away was perfect because it went really fast.
Yeah, especially these big blocks. It's very the quilt top goes together very quickly.
And what I did was cut out white. I went and had the white, and so I'm just going to alternate between the 2. This is what we're going to make, the print and then the white, and then in the opposite, the white with the print. So let's see, what am I going to sew? I love How about,
Okay, how about this?
whoa,
I want to use the circles.
this one looks really cool. Okay, so I'm going to get my white that I already cut, ready to go. And what's great about this are the notches. Right here you can see notch on each one of them, and that makes it easy. And now, bring on the pins.
All right, do you want me to get the pins for you?
No pins. Forget pins.
This I want to see.
Yeah, really?
Yes, I want to
it's
see how
great.
easy it is.
Okay, so now you're already going to know. You're going to match this notch up. Just take and flip it right sides together and line it up right up here at the top. And see that straight? I do about a 1/2 inch right there. Okay, so it's just 1/4 inch. I know I have seen people put about 20 pins in, and I go, oh my gosh, what are they thinking? Okay, so let's just go our 1/2 inch, and my machine automatically does needle down. So you definitely want to use needle down.
All right.
Okay, so then just grab up both of these pieces, get those notches lined up. Ooh, okay. So now let's just go ahead and get the curve lined up. And let me see if I can keep my hand out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've just matched it, and I'm just going in a straight line, and I'm just going to hold on to that match and just go right to the match. Now, are you impressed so far?
I'm very impressed.
Okay.
It's right on.
It's right on. So now just grab hold of the opposite end and just kind of pull those out in front of you too. Okay, it's getting a little trickier, but I'm keeping that 1/4 inch going in along there. And see how you're going to start curving, and as you get down towards the end, your fingers just aren't going to work. You've got to grab the stiletto and just line them up, line up the ends with the stiletto and hold them together. I've got to get my tongue just right. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm holding on, and then I'm just letting my stiletto.
All right. That looked easy.
Well, it's easy. I did it easy, but now let's take a look and see how we're going here. So that looks pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, well, that looks pretty good.
That looks pretty good. Now, the big discussion is, do you press it in or out? So we have tried both ways. It's very easy to do. Like when you're going to go and press, you could just go out like that. And I will show you the 2 different ones that I did. I just pressed out, lays out really flat.
Okay.
So you can do it that way, or we found out that you could also just press it in.
Okay.
So we figured out it doesn't really make any difference, but there is a time if you want to match them. If you want to match them right here, it's really smart to press one in the opposite direction. One in and one out, and then they lock together beautifully. So, how are you going to press?
Well, it all depends on which pattern I think that I'm going to do.
I love this one.
Oh, I do too.
This one to me is just a charming, easy baby quilt. And what I did was make a little applique flower for the corners. This is from the Rose of Sharon. Okay, first I fused paperback fusible on the leaves, and then you cut them out. So you cut out the big old leaves. I've already peeled the paper away. There's the fusing. So you just fuse it down, just position it, fuse it down, put it in place, and then you can just do a straight stitch, maybe like a 1/4 inch in. This one's just done really fun, close to it. How about a button in the corner? Or you could put a yo-yo right on top like that. And before you go away, you have to look at my match point. You're supposed to look at it and go, ooh, is that good? The whole way around. And I love those flowers quilted in there.
That's a great piece.
It's great for a baby quilt. If you take it to to a shower, you are guaranteed to be invited to many more showers.